Have you ever been told things about money that just don't add up? Well, today I'm gonna bust 5 common money myths that could be holding you back from achieving true financial freedom. What's going on, cash flow hackers? It's Chris with Life 180, where we help you take control of your financial life by cutting through the myths and misinformation surrounding money. Today we're talking about the 5 most common money myths that you've likely heard and probably believed that could be stopping you from building true wealth. We're gonna cover myths around debt, investing, retirement, and a lot more. So stick around and let's go. We've all heard it, stay out of debt. It's one of the most common pieces of financial advice that people receive. I even coach people to avoid most types of debt. However, not all debt is created equally. There's a big difference between bad debt and good debt. Bad debt, like high interest credit card debt, absolutely can drain your finances. But good debt, like a mortgage on an investment property or a loan used to grow your business, can actually help you build wealth. This is called strategic debt. Imagine this. You borrow money to invest in real estate. You've got a tenant paying your rent, and over time the property appreciates in value. That's what we call leveraging debt to build wealth. Now, when you compare that to racking up credit card debt to buy things that you don't need and just consuming, that's the kind of debt that'll bury you. Hopefully you see the difference. Now, you've probably been told that the stock market is the key to long-term wealth creation. And while it can be a great tool for building wealth, it's not the only place or even the safest place to do it. The reality is the stock market is unpredictable and volatile. One year, your portfolio might grow by 10%, and the next it could drop by 20% or even more. Relying solely on the stock market for wealth building puts you on a financial roller coaster ride that you're probably gonna want to avoid. I love to coach people that there are more stable and controllable ways to build wealth. Real estate investing gives you more control over your assets, and whole life insurance offers guaranteed growth without market volatility. When you combine strategies like these with the stock market, you can create a more balanced and secure path to financial freedom, which is ultimately what you're after. Now, it's easy to think that investing is only for the wealthy, right? A lot of people believe that you need a huge chunk of money to start investing in the first place. It's simply not the case. The reality is you don't need to be rich to invest. You just need to be consistent. Small and regular investments that compound over time can lead to significant growth. Let's say you invest just $100 a month in an account that earns, say, 6 to 7% per year. Over 20 to 30 years, that can grow into tens of thousands of dollars. The key isn't being rich, it's starting small, staying consistent, and then building on it over time. When most people hear life insurance, they think it's only for after you're gone, a payout to your loved ones, for instance. But that's only part of the story. And while that's true, that's only part of the story, especially when it comes to whole life insurance. Whole life insurance is so much more than a death benefit. It can be a powerful wealth building tool used while you're alive. Whole life insurance policies grow cash value over time that you can borrow against to invest in other assets like real estate or business. Or you can use it for major life expenses or emergencies. I've seen people use their whole life insurance policies' cash value to fund real estate investments, then use the returns from those investments to grow even more wealth. It's like having your money work in 2 places at once, growing in your policy while also growing in the real estate market. That's financial efficiency and safe leverage at its finest. Most people believe that retirement means quitting your job and living off your savings or your 401k, but real financial freedom means so much more than just stopping work. Retirement doesn't have to mean quitting work. It means that you have the financial freedom to choose whether you work or whether you don't. It's about having enough passive income from investments, whether that's from real estate, businesses, or cash flow from life insurance policies or dividend-paying stocks, that you no longer are reliant on a paycheck. You can spend your time doing what you love, whether that's working on passion projects, spending time with family, playing golf, or simply just enjoying life. I know people who've built enough passive income through smart investments that they continue working, not because they need to, but because they want to. That's the kind of financial freedom that retirement should be about, having the choice. And when you don't need to work, typically you enjoy it a lot more. These 5 money myths are holding too many people back from achieving true financial freedom. Debt isn't always bad. It can be leveraged to build wealth. The stock market is not the only way to grow your money. You don't need to be rich to invest. and life insurance is so much more than just a death benefit. Lastly, true retirement isn't just about quitting your job, it's about creating freedom to live life on your terms. Now that you know the truth behind these myths, it's time to take control of your financial future. Let me know in the comments below which myths surprise you most. And if you're ready to learn more about building wealth and living intentionally, hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos. Be sure to set up a clarity call using the link below if you want to connect with us here at Life 180. Now, don't forget to share this video if you found it valuable, and be sure to explore the links below for more tips and tools to help you build the life that you want. Until next video, have a blessed, inspirational day. I'll see you then.